main topic, let me hide my face so I quit staring at myself, is all about, let me hide this too, weird technology. Hi, Kim, is all about fraud tips, y'all. So these are some of them. I have been in network marketing for 16 years. And I have seen tons of fraud things, and these are the main ones that came to me. I'm sure there's other tips, but I will share these guys with you. Our joke for tonight, this one is pretty funny. It says, Larry, I've been a victim of identity theft. It's your reflection, Ned. So, gotta make some humor out of all of this, right? You never know. But we are going to learn about fraud and some of the main things within your business. Okay. And it can be within whatever business you're in. I'm in jewelry. Lots of people on here with jewelry, but I know I have lots of candle ladies, clothing. We have all kinds of friends that sell all kinds of cool stuff. So, so we're going to learn together. I try to keep Tuesday nights trainings a little generic so anybody can learn from them. But I have been in network marketing since 2006. Hello. And I definitely love to learn. I love to train. It's just super fun. So I have 9 red flags for you tonight. Okay. So these are just some of the things that kind of stand out. And you might know some of these, but if you have some of your own, we love to hear it. I mean, you learn from experience. I learned from screwing stuff up. So I try to pay attention, right? Notorious for, jump in and ask questions later, right? The first one, if it's too good to be true, it is. I always say there's nothing in life for free. And that one, it is so true because somebody pays for it, right? So if it's too good to be true, it most likely is, but you never know. Like there are so many great things in the world, but if you're like, man, that's just amazing. Somebody wants to give me $5,000 and I just started my jewelry business yesterday. I'm so excited. It might be too good to be true, right? They will email or text you with a very large order, right? $1,000, $5,000. They'll be like, hey, Kayla, you just got started in your business. Or they won't even say that. You'll just get an email or a text that says, hey, I need to order XYZ and I need 50 of each, or I need 2 of these. My daughter's getting married and she lives in another country, and they just give you this giganto big story, right? So email or text. Let me know if you've ever had an email or text that way you knew was fraud. A big one is you won so much money, right? That's another one. Yeah, you've won money. Click here to give me your social security number. Number 3 is they're in a hurry. They are always in a hurry, right? It's like, you need to act now. I need you to go to the quickest gas station, get to the quickest gas station and get a green card or whatever they're called and give me the numbers off the back. Now I know of this one because this happened to one of my friend's moms and she fell for it and she lost a lot of money, but they were in a very big hurry. Don't call your daughter. Don't tell anybody. Get over there, place this order, get me this stuff right away. My daughter's getting married next week and I need this stuff right now, right? They are in a hurry. These are huge red flags. Okay. The next one is they want to pay you in certified or cashier's checks, or they want to deposit money on one of those cards. Big red flags, you guys. When you get a message from somebody, email, text, whatever, direct message, all of the things, when they send you this stuff, the biggest thing is to respond with is, hey, you know what? I don't take checks. I refuse to take checks. Like if you have a checkbook, you have a credit card and a debit card, right? Right. That means they can go onto your website and order every piece that they are trying to get you to order for them. Okay. Now here's the deal. If y'all didn't know this, so I'm a realtor during the day, and they are talking how in the realtor world, a check cancels. Okay. Say you want to buy a house for $100,000. Okay. That check cancels. Guess who's out that money? The real estate office. So the same thing in the jewelry business. If they write you a check, and they order a bunch of jewelry, and you are trying to hurry and you're trying to get them their jewelry as fast as you can, and you have that check and you cancel it. So say you get the check in the mail, you got the jewelry, you're like, hey, you're typing, hey, as soon as I get your check, I'll get this stuff mailed to you. They're like, awesome, we'll get that check over to you. And you get it, you go deposit it in the bank, right? And then they're like, will you send me, X amount of dollars because you're amazing. And I appreciate you. Then 10 days, that check doesn't clear. Guess who owes that money? You do. Yeah. You had it in your emails? Yeah. Kim had it with 200 pieces of jewelry. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But you will owe that money if that check bounces, you guys. If it's a bad check, you owe the money. They always talk about they'll give you extra for your troubles, or I'll send a little extra because you were amazing. That's always in there. Keep a little extra for yourself. That's another huge red flag that stands out all the time. The next one to pay attention to is spelling. Now, I suck at spelling, I ain't gonna lie. But if you've received some of these emails, you know what I'm talking about spelling. And it's the English, I guess, right? It's the words that they use in the sentences and stuff like that. Because a lot of times it's probably kids in other countries doing this and sending emails and emails and emails. That's their main job, right? The spelling, though, pay attention to the spelling. The next one is the links. When this happens, they want you to click a link. Or like earlier when it was Kayla that was talking about you won a house, right? You won something or you won a bunch of money. Click the link to give us your information. That's a huge red flag. I tell my mom all the time, don't click the links. If somebody texts you something, don't click the link unless you know them, right? It's different. But even then I question my friends. I'm like, hey, did you send me something from TikTok? Yeah, that was me. Okay, I'll click the link. But ask, because if you click that link, it can send viruses to your phone, to your computer. It's so sad, but it is so true. Those links that are that can be sent via text message, y'all, unless it's somebody you know. Number 8 is your from email. This is really important. And I was trying to find the best example to show you. But when you send something, when somebody sends you an email, you can take your mouse, your little mouse guy, cursor, whatever you call it, and just hover over the from person and it will tell you where it's from, right? And if it's a legit person, do you notice right here how it says Miss Sharon Farquhar? But it's actually nancy.leftmine@coldwellbankermoves.com. Did you notice that the display name is not the same as the email address? So pay attention to things like that. If you are unsure, okay? Hover over that and see what it is. Number 9 is your personal details. It is when somebody is asking for personal stuff. I don't give anybody my real birth date ever. This was something I read in a magazine. Do you guys read magazines? Yeah, that's how long it's been. A magazine. It was probably 20 some years ago, and it was talking about cybersecurity. And I don't give my real birth date anywhere that I don't have to. Okay, so if I'm signing up for something online, I use a different birthday. Keep in mind, use the same birthday for everything, though, if you do this trick. Okay, so this could be a friend's birthday and you use the same birthday for everything you ever sign up for. So all of my email accounts are under that person's birthday, unless it's my bank account or something very, very important. Nobody has my real birthday. For years, I used her birthday as mine on Facebook, but then Facebook got a little stringent on security, so I had to change it. But don't give out your personal details. That's your address, your home address. That is your birthday. That is your phone number. Obviously, your social security number, credit cards, all those things are very, very personal. And they can hack you from that stuff as well. So personal information is huge. All right, so this is an example of an email. I Googled this, right, to give you guys an idea. This is talking about, this is like one of those emails that's like, hey, we received the instructions to delete your account. That's like, oh my gosh, scary, right? We will process it within 24 hours. Oh, that's rush, rush, rush. Or it'll be lost. So they put fear in you. Okay. Number 3 is a link. We don't want to push a link. And then if you scroll all the way down where it says, please do not reply to this message. These are all things to stress you out and to get you to push links. And the sad part is that people fall for this stuff, and they will click the links, right? You want to really avoid that stuff. Pay attention to those things there. This is another one, about fraud and getting it in there, fake signatures, wire fraud, all the different things, right? Is to pay attention. The biggest thing I want to give you guys to take away, I do have show notes because I know tonight's chat was kind of short and sweet. I have 2 show notes that I will email out tomorrow morning for you. The 9 red flags and some like a basic tips and advice one that I found online that I really thought was great. I will send those out to you. But what I wanted to share with you, let's stop that, is really anytime anything is too good to be true, ask. So if you're brand new to the company and you're like, yay, I'm so excited. Someone just texted me and they got this big order and they want to order it because her daughter's getting married and she's got 3 kids and she's going to have another one and then she's got to go here. Anyway, there's always stories. If you're ever unsure, always reach out, always ask, ask your upline, ask people, because if you fall for it, you got to pay for it. And I know 2 people personally that live here in my town that did fall for it. And one was with another network marketing company that I was with years ago, Avon. And she ended up ordering all of the stuff for, my eyeball itches, but she ended up doing it, sending the products out, and her check didn't cash. She owed over $3,000. So it really sucked. So I've always paid attention to these emails, these scams. And if you're unsure, always ask, you guys. That's the biggest thing. Other friends click on them too. Yeah, absolutely. Holy buckets. I talked fast tonight. Do you guys have any questions? Any questions I can help you with tonight? Anything that you're curious about? Yes, and share the word about scams. Kayla says, make sure you tell others about the scams before they get them. Always share, you can say, I got another one, and I find that it happens to more newer consultants, just because maybe they keep track of when, I don't know if they get lists. I don't know how it works. Like, I don't know how they find their people. But I find that it happens a lot in waves, and new consultants are talking about it. So, but if you are new and you don't know any better, that's the sucky way to learn. That's for sure. So exciting stuff coming up within Paparazzi. So we have our convention coming up. That is in, it's less than a couple months away. I'm itching to go. If anybody else is going, we have to meet up. It's going to be lots of fun. It's at the end of July. What else is exciting coming up? I'm trying to think. There's all kinds of stuff. Jeff and the Dorks teams, they're going all over the United States and they're touring and they're talking about the Premiere app. If you're not on that yet, you got to get on that. It is super cool. I have been playing with it with my business. And this, I think, will be the first week that I send out an invoice through there where you can see all the items that you purchase. And I'm going to tell you, something happened to me this week that made me go, gosh, Jen, you got to get on the bandwagon. Like, you got to get doing this, because I had a customer who ordered 6 items from me. Now, in the past 11 years, I use Square and I'm like, 6 necklaces and shipping. And then I send it. And I really haven't had too many problems, but it's happened occasionally where the package got shipped to the wrong address, right? Okay. So I told her, I was like, look, let me make it up to you. Do you remember what you ordered? Nope. If I would have been using Paparazzi Premiere, I could have looked at her invoice and seen if I still had all of those necklaces that she had purchased that went to the wrong address. But I didn't. So I said, go ahead and pick out pieces and I'll get them mailed out. So there's a perk number 1 and lesson learned this week from me on, covering your butt, just so you can, if you screw up and mail it to the wrong address, yes, guilty, that you can fix it for the customer, so you can get the right items sent to the customer. Anyway, next week, I do have a class on Tuesday night, so I will not be here. So we're going to do next week's training on Monday, just a heads up. It is saved in the event that way. So if you click going or interested to it, it will tell you that. It'll just notify you through Facebook. But if y'all have any questions, drop them below or reach out, personal message me. I love those as well. You guys have a wonderful night. If not, we'll see you Monday next week. Bye, everyone.